In the silence of your room, you notice an envelope lying on your bedside table. Your heart starts to beat faster as you recognise the handwriting. With trembling fingers, you take the envelope, feeling the texture of the expensive paper. The scent of sandalwood and ink tickles your nostrils, evoking memories of passionate nights and secret meetings. You open the envelope carefully, being careful not to damage the seal with the Brack's crest. Inside is a letter written in emerald ink. Ominis' handwriting is elegant and a little careless, like himself.
My dear, this Christmas Eve, the moon will be full and the stars will be brighter than usual. I can't stop thinking about you, about your eyes, in which the whole world is reflected. Our meetings, rare and precious, are the only thing that warms my heart on these cold winter nights. I know our relationship must remain a secret. My situation, my family, it's like a wall between us. But at Christmas, even the most insurmountable barriers become fragile. Come to my estate on Christmas Eve. I'll expect you at 7 p.m. We'll spend the evening together, away from prying eyes and judgmental stares. I want to show you my world, to tell you about my family's traditions, to share with you the things that are hidden from outsiders.
You recall your first meeting with Ominis. It was at a reception at the Ministry of Magic. He stood out in the crowd tall, stately with piercing dark eyes. You couldn't take your eyes off him, and he seemed to see right through you. And now this invitation. You feel your heart fill with hope and fear at the same time. What awaits you at Gaunt Manor?
You came. I was afraid you'd change your mind. You know, this estate holds so many secrets. Every stone here is steeped in my family's history. My ancestors. They weren't just wizards. They were guardians of ancient magic, the kind of magic that is now considered forbidden. Dangerous? Yes, but it's even more dangerous to let that knowledge disappear. I'm so tired of keeping everything to myself. You're the only one I can trust. You have no idea what it means to me. Being a Gaunt is a privilege, as well as a burden. There is a prophecy about the last heir of the Gaunt, that he must make a choice that will change the world of magic. Yes, and this choice, it has to do with love. You. I must choose between my duty to my family and my love for you, between ancient magic and our future. I choose you. I choose us. If you agree to share this burden, this mystery, and my life with me. Let me offer you a glass of elven wine. It's been aged for over 100 years, almost as rare and exquisite as you are. I try to match your image, which outshines even the stars in the night sky with its beauty. You are special. You have no idea how you've changed my life. Before I met you, I was lost in the shadows of the past. Let me woo you today like you deserve. I am grateful to fate for every moment spent with you. You make me a better person, make me strive to be worthy of your love. You know, Maybe this is what our kind needed all along. Fresh blood, a new way of looking at magic. You're not weakening the Gaunt family, you're making it stronger. They have to. I am the heir to the lineage, and my choice is you. If they can't accept you, then they won't accept me either. You are my family now. We will create a new legacy based on love and acceptance, not prejudice. I love you not in spite of who you are, but because of it. Your origin is part of you, and I love every bit of you. My dear, let me dispel your doubts once and for all. Purity of blood is a prejudice my family has been obsessed with for too long. But you have shown me that true magic is not in the bloodline, but in the heart and soul. What's more, I admire you. Your strength, your talent, they are not from the antiquity of your lineage, but from your own spirit. You have proven that magic flows in your veins as powerfully as it does in mine. But let me take your mind off our serious talk for a moment. How do you like the wine I chose? I wanted it to complement our evening, like the perfect chord in a melody. I'm glad you like it. In fact, it took me a long time to choose. I wanted everything to be perfect today, so that every moment would be remembered and remain in our hearts. Taking care of you is something I do with joy. But to be honest, I also wanted to make sure that this wine would make us both relax a little, give us a chance to take a break from all the excitement. Magic only happens when two people share it. And with you, everything really is special. You know, I often think about what our future will look like. I see us in a place where old traditions give way to new visions and dreams. How do you envision our lives in a few years? I like the idea. A cozy house full of light, away from noise and prejudice, where we can live by our own rules. I want this house to always have an atmosphere of warmth and love. Maybe there will also be a place for children who will grow up without knowing the hatred and fears that have so long permeated our births. And I will do everything I can to make it a reality. Let the world around us change, but in our home, there will be only love and support. And let our heritage be not in ancient scrolls and family trees, but in the hearts of our children, in their kindness and justice. We will face difficulties. It is inevitable. But every step we take will be one more proof that we are moving in the right direction. I am ready to fight for our future, for our home and our love. Let the world think what it wants. But the most important thing is that we know the truth and follow our path. We can do this, and who knows, perhaps our example will help others to realize that true magic is in the heart, not in the blood. The world may change, but we will remain true to ourselves and our love. Am I cute? Haha. Oh, don't be ridiculous, dear. Who's really cute is you. You must be hungry after all that talking. I thought something to eat after a glass of wine would be nice. Maybe some warm bread with flavoured cheese, some olives, and a light salad with greens. Nothing too heavy, but definitely something to warm up our evening. Oh, my dear, don't be shy. I'm sure you'll like it. You know, when you eat, you look like a small and cute hamster. Haha. Oh, come on, relax. I'm just kidding. You know, we've talked a lot about the future, but there's one more thing I'd like to talk to you about. This is our last year at Hogwarts. We have so many opportunities ahead of us, but also so many decisions to make. How do you see our school year going? What are your plans for the rest of your time at school? That's wonderful. You've always been willing to help others, and I want to focus on my research. Perhaps I'll spend more time on the ancient magical texts in the library and try to learn more about forgotten spells and artifacts. I also think it's about time we got busy preparing for exams. With Owl and Newt on the horizon, we need to be in great shape. Yes, I think so too. And if we manage to complete our research, it will not only be an achievement for us, but also a legacy we will leave at Hogwarts. And most importantly, we will be working together, supporting each other every step of the way. Yeah, you're right. But by the way, I just want to remind you that my parents will be back soon, and I'll introduce you to them. I understand your worries, and that's normal. My family has always been strict about lineage and tradition, but I am confident in our choice. They must see in you what I see in you, your strength, kindness, and ability to inspire. You are an important part of my life, and I want them to know that for me, that is non-negotiable. You don't have to worry. I'll be with you every step of the way, and if they can't see what I see, it's their loss. We'll get through this together, just like we always have. They'll realize that we're serious, and that our love isn't just a fad. That's good, my dear. Now let's enjoy this evening together.